Listen to me, you can have the most elite technical analysis in the world, but if your psychology is messed up, then you're definitely going to experience this. And you will 100% experience this as well.
Weep not for paths left alone. Cause beyond every bend is
So what I'd like to do is discuss these 6 main contributing factors that I believe completely hinder the psychology of any trader. I've been through all of these things in my journey, and I think you can all relate. So let's get into it. So the first reason why your trading psychology is making you lose trades is you don't have objective rules. You have a setup, maybe you do, or maybe you don't, but you don't have a setup that has rules that you follow without thinking. Like rule 1, rule 2, rule 3. You just follow the rules, and if the rules are met, you take the trade. If the rules are not met, you don't take the trade. I find that a lot of traders trade based on intuition. So a lot of people say that they trade based on intuition, how the market feels. I personally have never had any success trading like that. I need to follow rules, specific rules, and that's the only way that I can trade consistently. Anytime that I've deviated away from following my rules, I've lost trades. So having objective rules is so important. You should spend your time developing rules that you follow without having to think, oh, is this the right trade to take? It should all be in your rules. Where to enter, where to put your stop loss, where to take profit. If you have all of these things ironed out in objective rules, I promise you your trading will drastically improve. So that's the first thing. Have objective rules, develop them, stick to them, and let the edge play out over a period of time. I'm going to make a video on how to develop objective rules. It's coming soon. So the second reason why your psychology is leading you to lose trades is you keep hopping from strategy to strategy. Let's say you develop your objective rules. You take 2 trades and you win both of them, you're feeling happy, and then you lose the 3rd trade and you think, F this shit. I'm going to look for another strategy. That again is the worst thing you can do and will lead you down a path of madness, actually, because you're going to hop from strategy to strategy. Meanwhile, that strategy that you gathered all that data for to have objective rules was perfect. You just had to let the edge play out over a 1-month period of time. So hopping from strategy to strategy is the worst thing you can do. You need to stick to the strategy that you developed, follow the objective rules, and you will succeed. The minute you start jumping from setup to setup, you're just going down a path of failure and doom. Alright, so the third reason why your psychology is leading you to lose trades, and this is a big one, is you are depending on trading to pay your bills that are coming up at the end of this month. My good friend, ladies and gentlemen, that is the worst thing you can do. You're going to be under so much pressure, you will not be able to execute your strategy properly. Even if it's objective as hell, you're not going to be able to execute it properly because you're just thinking, oh, how am I going to pay my bills this month? Oh my gosh, I'm struggling. You won't even have the patience to wait for your setup. Monday will come, your setup doesn't show, you have a bit of patience. Tuesday comes, your setup doesn't show. By Wednesday, you're like, F this shit. I'm taking anything that looks good. Even if 2 of my rules are missing, it's going to work. I'm going to make some money today. And then you lose. And then you no longer want to trade for the rest of the week, or you revenge trade and you lose 50-60% of your account. My advice is, before you embark on your trading journey, either have some moderate savings that can cover your expenses for at least 6 months minimum, or just go and get a part-time job. Now, I'm not going to tell you what job to go and get, but there's many jobs you can go and get very quickly, especially if you have a car. You know, stuff like Uber, stuff like Deliveroo. You can just get in your car, earn some income, and come back home. You don't have to work every day. There's many jobs like that. But I would strongly advise that you get an income or have substantial savings if you want to trade the Forex markets. Because I promise you, my good fellow friend, you will not be able to follow your rules consistently if you are trading to pay your bills. Trust me. I've been there. So the fourth reason why your trading psychology is making you lose trades is because you're spending too much time on social media looking at other traders. You think about it. If you're following 10 different traders, you have 10 potential different setups, which means they're going to be posting trades every day. So while you're sitting there in your office or in your room or wherever it is, waiting for your setup to happen, you're watching all these other traders catch trades and talk about their 1 to 10s and 1 to 5s. I just passed my FTMO challenge and all this other stuff. And you're not a hater by feeling like you're missing out. It's just that you're conditioning yourself to believe that you should also be catching trades as well. But your edge is different. Your edge happens at different times and different days. So I would advise anyone that's on social media constantly looking at other traders to stop. You can have 1 or 2 traders that you look at to get motivation, but once you start to look at too many, it becomes a problem. And even those 1 or 2 traders that you look at, you should take a sabbatical, take a break from even looking at them for like a month, so you can focus on yourself, focus on your own edge and executing on a consistent basis. You need to be able to focus on yourself for at least a month without being influenced by outside people. It's very important. The fifth reason why your psychology is making you take losses is you don't know how to handle a loss. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. This one is me to a T. I think this made me waste a lot of years. It also worked to my benefit because I always wanted to find out why I lost. But I didn't know how to handle a loss, so I'll take a loss, even after winning like 4 or 5 trades in a row. I'll take a loss and be like, no way am I losing. How am I losing? I just won 5 trades in a row. So I'd re-enter the trade. Then I'll take another loss. Then I'll re-enter again. That's 3 losses I've just taken. And because, as you guys know, I'm a high-risk trader, I would have lost a big chunk of my account. Probably given back at least 4 of those wins because I'd really double down on my trades. So learning how to handle taking a loss is a very, very key skill to being a consistent trader. And it's one that I wish that I mastered many years ago. So my advice to you is when you take a loss, just stop trading for the day. Just stop. Close your laptop, turn off your computer, and just stop trading. And then in the evening, come back and evaluate why you lost, and then you can go again the next day. That is the best advice I can give you. I can't say to you, yes, sit there, you've taken a loss, evaluate the trade right there and then get back. Don't do that. As soon as you've taken a loss, even if you know the trade is going to work after you get stopped out, just close your laptop. Close your laptop, turn off your computer, and off from the computer. Trust me. And the final reason I'm going to give today as to why your psychology is leading you to take losses is you want to catch a trade every day. You literally want to catch a trade every day. So even though you've done your data work and you found out when your trade happens or the consistency of your trade setup, let's say it happens, 10 times a month, and sometimes you have to wait 4 days for a setup. So even though you know this, you still within yourself want to catch a trade every day. And this leads back to one of the points I made when I said you're watching other people online, and so you think you should be trading every day. If you can sit on your hands for a month and just wait for your setup with your rules and not trade when there's nothing happening, even if it's a couple days, you will end that month in profit, in the green. Trust me. This is how my trading got turned around, as well as all the other points I've mentioned in this video.